Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, October 19, 2022. With the moon in your work and health sector all day, the practical side of life is holding your interest more often than not. Social or emotional distractions make it difficult to focus your energy in spots today, however. It's not easy to see how you can practically manage everything you'd like to do or where to begin. If you feel slightly let down, it may be that you need some emotional refreshment. There can be vague problems or disconnects that may leave you feeling somewhat out of sync. Some confusion about money, resources, or know-how can subtly get in the way of personal enjoyment or pursuing a new interest. However big your plans and ideas are, avoid rushing to implement them until you feel more confident. There can be a reminder to honor your needs for imagination, daydreaming, and spiritual sustenance, because ignoring these things can get you to a state of easy distraction and restlessness. You might feel like doing a silly little dance today. It's because the pace of life is finally, after weeks and weeks, parading right along. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is no longer slipping and sliding on a water slide. He's got both feet square on the ground. Not only that, but he's leaving behind his post-shadow phase to embrace bright new horizons. Note that any challenges in recent weeks around miscommunication in your romantic life can be hashed out now without any confusion. Work on your emotional appraisal at work today. Although you are a seemingly cool air sign, the moon in Cancer might bring out a moodier side. Sensitivity comes out today as the moon encourages you to be emotionally invested in your work. But you might feel moody or prickly about your job when the moon squares Chiron retrograde in Aries. Any frustrations could become full-blown moments of rage if you are not careful. Rude or direct comments might strike a nerve. Be mindful about how you respond when the square's vibe arises. A bit of pressure from the dwarf planet Ceres is going to keep the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, on her toes as she moves into her final week in retrograde motion in your income sector. With Neptune remaining in retrograde motion and Jupiter retrograding back in later in the month, this can create the resolve to make the most of the doors open to the past, second chances, and untapped income potential. This is a day for making yourself feel comfortable. If there is something on your mind that you need to unload, ask a friend to lend an ear. If you feel that you need more cardio exercise than you've been getting lately, make today your first good home workout and feel the benefit of those deep breaths balancing out your body's energy. Your curiosity will be tenfold today. You will see far and wide, and your inventiveness may express itself through modern technologies of communication. You will surely spend more time than usual on the internet, telephone, or watching television. Whatever you undertake, you will try to see further on to understand and advance. So, let yourself be carried along by this curious vibration, and above all, push ahead. It is less that the stars are sending mixed messages today, and more that two different sides of life's fence are becoming more empowered, and this is a taste of things to come. Thanks to the moon's departure from a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart yesterday, as Mars moves into his final 2 weeks in direct motion here today, this has your attention. Yet the moon is not only now in your work sector but connecting with forces on the income and career fronts just days before major developments there. The very fact that Mars is slowing down as he moves into his final 2 weeks in direct motion in your romantic sector means that he won't be going anywhere anytime soon. This is a retrograde phase that will keep Mars here until March, but it is over the next few days that a friendly aspect to the Sun and Venus, the planet of love, in an adventurous part of your chart that will bring a mix of romance, passion, and adventure together. Our eyes in the sky. You could be diving into the swampy depths throughout much of today. The Cancer moon provides an emotional lubricant to a multitude of issues that are stuck beneath the surface. You could be far more psychic these days, but with today's square aspects, it might be difficult to tell your emotions from someone else's feelings projected onto you. Many people are running on high. Even the most detached personalities are unable to really pull away all that easily, and the lunar position in Cancer isn't holding back at all. In fact, many of us could feel like we're reduced to a puddle of vulnerability. The current transits ask for everyone to have faith and see clearly through the darkness. Many would even deem this a time when one enters their dark night of the soul, an experience meant to strengthen the soul from the inside out. This could also present a multitude of challenges in every aspect of your life. No stone will be left unturned, but it's all for a greater purpose. Make sure that you pay close attention to your health. Check in with loved ones, even keep a gratitude list to help you see that you're making exponential progress on a daily basis. Just after midnight, the Cancer moon squares off with Mercury in Libra, making us agitated. Our emotional needs and ideological sentiments clash. We feel that to maintain our safety we must compromise our principles, or vice versa. By seeking to protect our beliefs, we become judgmental, perceiving threats where there are none, othering those whose opinions don't correspond with our own. Because many of us will be asleep at this hour, this aspect can manifest in the form of disquieting dreams. The cosmic weather is then quiet until afternoon, when the Libra Sun trines Vesta, the asteroid of sacred devotion, in Aquarius, allowing us to effortlessly share our passions. We define our soul's mission, acting as a channel for creative or spiritual messages. This transit particularly supports social justice, humanitarian, and philanthropic causes. Those who have dedicated themselves to bettering the lives of others are positioned for success. Because we are forthcoming about our aims, we attract those who wish to join our cause, and those who are curious as to how we discovered our inspiration. A lack of conflict makes dedicating ourselves to our work easy. We make appropriate sacrifices for sensible returns instead of giving everything we have away for a glimpse of victory.